Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Health Made Easy. This is your host, Dr. Jason Jones. And today I got something for you that I know you're going to love because everybody always wants to know is like, what are some things I can do on my own? What can I do at home? What are the things that I can do that don't really cost me any, money and maybe not a lot of time to really like help myself? And we're going this week, we're talking about different strategies to support healthy liver function and actually make it work better. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 6 at-home strategies to help you support good liver function and actually make it work better, because you may not think a whole lot about supporting healthy liver function, but for it to work well and for you to work well, we do need to do a little bit of homework. So that's what I'm here to do for you today. It's kind of shortcut that learning process and get you there. So your liver is largely involved in your body's digestive system, and it works on everything that you drink and everything that you eat. But not only that, the liver helps to clean up your blood, make bile, break down fats, get rid of toxins, and harmful chemicals. So it's not too much, to treat it right and to stay healthy, but there are some things that we need to do. So I'm going to give you some at-home strategies today to be able to do that. Hey, before we get into today's show, a quick word about this show's sponsor. Our sponsor today is Accelerated Health Products. They have some amazing products, everything from immune support, gut health, energy and performance, detoxes and cleanses, women's health, men's health, kids' health. If you like to be healthier and you like products that actually work and actually products that I take and my family takes, then go to acceleratedhealthproducts.com. Use the customer code HealthMadeEasy15 for 15% off of your order. Again, that's HealthMadeEasy15 for 15% off of your order. Now to today's show. Hey, this first one's a real shocker. Eat healthy and exercise. So when you eat a balanced diet and you exercise regularly, your liver actually thanks you for that because you're going to prevent things like nonalcoholic fatty liver disease, which is on the rise like crazy. But it's also associated with things like cirrhosis. Regular exercising, helps burn triglycerides for fuel and also reduce liver fat, or basically a fatty liver. Also, you need to avoid things like, super high calorie foods that don't really serve you. Things like refined carbohydrates, saturated fats, and sugars. These things just tear the liver up. Fiber-rich foods, including vegetables, fruits, rice, some whole grains and cereals, actually support good liver function. The next one is avoiding toxins. Most insecticides, cleaning and aerosol products, personal care products, additives, chemicals that contain toxins, that get on our skin, we breathe it in, can cause harm to the liver cell because the liver has to filter that stuff. So when dealing with these materials at home, ensure that, if you're definitely with something that has a smell or some sort of, fumes with it, you put on, a protective mask so you're not breathing that into your lungs, but also that it's actually well ventilated as well. Next one is avoiding too much alcohol. We talked about that in the last podcast. We're not going to go into deep dive on that, but alcoholic beverages can damage the liver. We know that to be true. It can scar the liver. That's why it's so important, that you talk to your doctor, learn how much alcohol is actually safe for you. But it's probably a lot less than you think it is. And just because you're not having symptoms from the amount of alcohol that you're drinking, it doesn't mean it's not having a negative effect on there. And plus, you can also just kind of fast from it. You know what I mean? It's like not something that you got to do every single day. But, if you took off, 2 or 3 weeks from it, it's like give your liver a chance to kind of like rebuild itself a little bit. Next one is practicing safe sex. So if you are not practicing safe sex, you certainly stand the risk of getting things like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and we know that those things affect the liver. So the best thing to do is, use some kind of protection. I mean, it's just kind of how it goes. We know we don't live in a world where there's not risk, anymore like we used to maybe 100, 200 years ago, So, but again, it's just a smart, safe practice. Follow directions on your medications so that, when you take a medication or some sort of prescription or even an over-the-counter, you want to look at what are the liver effects that are with it, because if you mix them with alcohol or you mix them with something else, maybe you're not supposed to do that. Maybe you're not supposed to take them together. So you talk to your doctor, before you use any sort of natural remedy or an herbal remedy or even over the counters or prescriptions. They all can have an effect on the liver. So you want to take a look at that and see if there's any sort of mixture that if you put them together, that actually can create a problem for you. And the last one is maintaining a healthy weight. So you stand the risk of having, a fatty liver if you are someone who is overweight or obese. This can lead to what's called NAFLD, or non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is becoming a huge, massive problem in the United States. And some researchers that you talk to will tell you that if you look at the percentage of fat that's on your body, like let's say your body fat percentage is 25, then that means that you're going to have roughly 25% of the liver mass is also going to be fatty. So just think about that. If you are 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds overweight, you're having a tremendous amount of fat in your liver, which is actually affects your body's ability to burn fat for energy. So the more fat you have, the more trouble you're going to have burning fat for energy. One of the reasons people are going to have trouble losing weight. But it also is going to affect many of those other functions of the liver as well. The more fat that it has in it, it's going to affect the efficiency, the effectiveness. So the leaner you stay, the better functioning your liver will be. So I hope this helped you out. If you like this, share it on social media, share it with somebody you think this would help, and we'll see you guys on the next podcast. Bye-bye.